Alright, so this is the free boat that I got on Facebook. It was in pretty rough shape. As you can see, it had barnacles all over it. No, it's really like moss or something. It didn't have a tarp until I put that on there, and the boat trailer was pretty rotten, rusted out. It's the back of the boat here. The interior filled with leaves and stuff from not being covered. Floors rotted out. That's water, but it's frozen. It's a block of ice. All the interior had to be pretty much torn out, thrown away. Had to rebuild the outdrive, put a new pump in. The sink was cool. I mean, I never did get to take this thing out anywhere, but almost all the controls and everything were there. Again, like I say, it was half. I got heaters in there, so you can try to thaw out that ice. The starter was frozen up. I had to pull the carburetor and rebuild it. Here, I put new tires on the trailer, and I also start rebuilding the hubs here.
Alright, so we're just going to try to remove this old one. Brass hammer here. Alright. Looks like some water got in there. Alright, so for the next project I have a hub. I think it's basically like an old bearing buddy, and I couldn't get the grease fitting to go back in there. So I used the micrometer, measured this, and ordered up 4 new ones, and we're going to install them on the boat. It's pretty nice out here today. Get over here to the boat. You can see that one's still on there. And then this one, I'm going to put this one on here. So that's the next project, and we'll see how these things work out. Make sure this is in here good. Pump it full of grease here. It says until the grease comes out of the snap ring. Then try pushing on it, I believe the blue part. Trying to get the air out of it, basically. Okay, so there's that. When it springs back, I guess it's full. I think it's pretty full. So the spring in there pushes the grease, so it greases it while you travel.
Alright, so once I got all that parts replaced on the motor, finally give this thing a start, try to get this thing running. 20 years of sitting, missing ignition coil, hit it. Yeah, I put a little gas down the carburetor and that fired right off. So just trying to pump up some fuel now to the carburetor, but this will be the first time this boat's run in over 20 years. Little Marvel mystery oil down every cylinder, so it'll be smoking.
Alright, so we just got the water impeller fixed. Water pump's been replaced. Fuel pump's been replaced. Oil, filters, fuel water separator, inline fuel filter. We're going to start it up now. That gauge right there. Let's see what else we got. The volts look like they're working. I don't have any fuel on the fuel tank. This is the oil pressure gauge. It looks like it's got oil pressure. Go back to the motor. Gauge right here. I probably attuned the carburetor a little bit. I don't think the jets are set right, but I gotta get a vacuum gauge. But honestly, I did a carburetor rebuild kit on this thing, so it's got a new accelerator pump. And it just sounds good. Alright.
So after I got it running, I realized that the flooring was rotted out beyond repair. I didn't have the experience to be able to figure it out, fix it. So I found a guy that was looking for a good motor to put in a boat that wasn't as rotted out as that one was, and I'm hoping that motor's still out there running around because it sure sounded good after I got it going. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.